no violation. You have no lawful basis for this stop.
You're in an area known for illegal crossings, and you expect me to just assume you belong here?
I am a federal judge.
You are making a catastrophic mistake. I am a...
Ma'am, I asked for your ID. Stop playing games. I've committed no violation, she replied calmly. You have no lawful basis to stop me. You're in an area known for illegal crossings. The agent shot back. Don't expect me to assume you belong here. I am a federal judge, she said, her voice steady. You are making a catastrophic mistake. Judge Vanessa Sterling had served on the federal bench for over a decade. She had ruled on complex constitutional cases, upheld the law with precision, and earned the respect of her peers. But none of that mattered in that moment. To the two IC agents standing outside her car at a gas station, she was just another assumption waiting to be acted upon. She had been refueling her car on an ordinary Tuesday morning, preparing for a full day in court. The pump clicked. She replaced the nozzle. Then an unmarked SUV pulled in behind her, blocking her exit. Two agents stepped out, authority written across their vests and their posture. What followed unfolded quickly, but its impact would last for years. Judge Sterling asked a simple question. What violation justified the stop? Instead of an answer, she was met with demands. Identification, compliance, silence. One agent hovered near his weapon. The other circled her vehicle, peering inside as if searching for something to justify what had already begun. I am a federal judge, she repeated, presenting her official credentials. Clear, verifiable, undeniable. They barely looked. That doesn't mean anything, one agent said dismissively. We still need to verify your status. That was the moment everything shifted, from misunderstanding to violation. Maintaining composure, she began recording. Her voice was firm, controlled, deliberate, documenting every second, every word, every unlawful action. Around them, bystanders started watching. Phones came out. The situation was no longer invisible. Still, the agents escalated. When she asserted her rights, they called it obstruction. When she questioned authority, they answered with force. Within moments, she was handcuffed against her own car, her voice steady even as her freedom was taken. You are committing federal crimes, she warned. They didn't listen. She was transported, processed, and treated like a suspect until the truth became impossible to ignore. Her credentials were real, her identity verified, her authority undeniable. What should have ended in seconds had spiraled into a full constitutional failure. And then, just as abruptly as it began, it stopped. She was released, but the damage had already been done. What followed was not just a personal reckoning, but a systemic one. Investigations were launched, evidence reviewed, every second of footage, every recorded word, every procedural failure laid bare. The system that failed her was now forced to confront itself. The consequences were severe. Suspensions turned into criminal charges. A courtroom replaced a gas station. The same system that had been ignored in the moment now responded with full force. Evidence was undeniable. Testimony was clear. Accountability, long delayed, finally arrived. One agent accepted responsibility and cooperated. The other refused until a jury delivered its verdict. Guilty. Civil lawsuits followed, exposing patterns far deeper than a single incident. What happened to Judge Sterling wasn't isolated. It was part of something larger, a pattern of assumptions, ignored warnings, and unchecked authority. The outcome forced change. Policies were rewritten, oversight strengthened, training reformed. Millions were paid, not just as compensation, but as acknowledgement, as accountability. Judge Sterling returned to the bench, changed but unbroken. Her experience sharpened her perspective, deepened her understanding, and strengthened her resolve. She continued to uphold the law, this time with a lived understanding of what it means when that law fails. Years later, the moment still echoes, not just in her life, but in the system itself. Because what happened that day wasn't just about one stop, one mistake, or one arrest. It was about power, accountability, and the cost of ignoring the Constitution. Until someone forces a system to remember it. Do you like this personality?